Hello, and welcome to another Excel Skills Trainer video. In this video, we will be exploring the Countifs function in Microsoft Excel. Before we begin, let's take a look at this function and how Excel defines it. This function is defined as the count of the number of cells specified by a given set of conditions or criteria. Essentially, this function will take a look at a range of data, whether that is a row, a column, or a table, and look for specific criteria to be met, whether that is text, numbers, a result of an equation, or a combination of numbers and text. In this formula, you can hypothetically have an infinite number of criteria to be met. Just keep in mind, the more criteria you have, the harder the equation might be for it to result in a 1 or more. So let's take a look at how you might use this function in a data set. Shown here on the screen, you can see a data set of Olympic athlete event data. To get this data, you can find the download in the description. On this data set, you can see various data points. You can see the name of the athlete, their gender, their age, the team that they were on, the country abbreviation, the sport they participated in, and the medal that they may have earned. So say we wanted to calculate the number of times a USA athlete earned a gold medal, regardless if they were male or female. So to do that, we're going to go ahead and click in this box under the gold column in USA. And we're going to start our function, equal Countifs. You'll see in the formula bar that you have the first part of this formula is criteria range 1. Remember that we said a range could be a row, a column, or a table. So we are going to first look at the country abbreviations. We know that USA is the abbreviation for the United States, and that can be found in column H. So we are going to use that as a reference range for our formula. So I'm going to click H here, and it's going to give me the entire column. I want to lock in this column, so I'm going to hit F4 and then put a comma. Now we're going to look for the criteria to be found in this column. Now, remember we said we want to look for the term USA. We can do that by putting USA in quotation marks. However, within this formula, we can also use cell references inside of it. So for example, USA is found in cell R3 of this table that I made on this worksheet. So I'm actually going to use that instead in this formula. And I want to lock in that particular box as well, so I'm going to hit F4. Now, we said we wanted to find the number of gold medals for this particular country. So medals are found in column O. So again, I'm going to click on O and lock it in by hitting F4. And again, I can put gold in quotation marks. However, gold is also listed right here in S2. And that's what I want to use. So I'm going to click on gold here. And I want to lock in that formula. However, I want to be able to drag this over if I wanted to, or fill it, so I'm only going to lock in the row of 2. Now I'm going to put my close parenthesis and hit enter. You will see that there are 2,638 total gold medals for USA athletes. That is one way you can utilize this formula. Another way, say we want to know the total number of men that have gold medals. So I can actually use this formula above again. I'm going to copy it. I'm going to go over here to this cell and paste it. But I'm going to add an additional criteria. We know that the gender is here in column C, labeled by M's and F's. Male, M for male, F for female. So I'm going to go ahead and click on column C, lock it in by hitting the F4 key. And then I'm looking for males, and I know that's referenced by the letter M. So I'm going to put M in quotation marks. Remember, I don't have a cell that has that letter in there. I could build one, but this would be an easier route to go. That way I can have a heading of men up here instead. So now I'm going to hit my enter key. And you're going to see out of this 2,638 gold medals, 1,786 of them were men. So now let's do the same thing for female. So I'm going to copy this formula, click it into this gold. Instead of M here, I'm going to put F for female. So now we know that 852 of the gold medals were for females. So if I select these two cells and I look down here on the bottom for my quick reference bar, I see that the sum of these two cells is 2,638, which equals this cell here. So we know that these formulas are correct. Now, we can go down this entire table and fill out all of these gold columns and silver and bronze columns with the same kind of formula and find out the overall data. I challenge you to try that out and see what you come up with. If you have any questions about this formula, please put it in comments and I'll try my best to get back to you. If you like this video, make sure to hit a like. If you want to see more of these kind of videos, please put that in the comments and subscribe to my channel for more. As always, thank you for your time and see you next time.